evening, everyone, and welcome to the Dungeon Lounge. Hello, Sammy. Hello, Mal, and hello, Flora. I hope everyone out there is having a great evening. I'm doing very well, Sammy. How are you? Yeah, it is Friday, end of the week, and Mechanicus time. Maybe I'll beat this game today. Maybe I'll just do like one big old push just to finish the game and be like, I did it, because I am close to when the game will force me to finish. Because my understanding is once this bar gets to 100%, the game ends one way or the other, but I think it means you're the bad ending. Oh, thank you, Flora. But yeah, so the main thing, I do have the mission to end the game at any time, but I'm a little worried. The difficulty levels got me a little intimidated. So, oh, your birthday's coming. When's your birthday, Sammy? But I'm gonna try and do a couple other missions to encourage some of the bosses here to show up on their own and not in a group. What I presume is a group. I don't know. I haven't played this is my first time playing the game, so I'm guessing a lot of what I'm doing. Alrighty. So I think this is one of the missions I want to do. So let's just go right into that. Okay. Hope everyone's having a good week. And October 23rd. Oh, nice. That is very soon. That's Sunday, right? I know I have a good enough sense of time. Hello, Nox. But yes, if I don't happen to talk to you again before Sunday, happy early birthday. Do you have a birthday stream planned? If so, please feel free to drop the details in here and tell us about your birthday stream. I grant permission. I know generally the thing is like, oh, it's a faux pas to promote other people's streams in your chat, but I give permission in this case. If you have a birthday stream, please go ahead and promote it. Okay. I wonder if I should just send more Castell. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I want to, but I shouldn't. I could just put another one. I forgot I unlocked another slot. Alright. Don't overcomplicate it. Let's go. Coming up on it's coming up on your official birthday this Sunday. Playing some games with the community. That sounds great. That sounds like a lot of fun. Here, I'm going to drop a shout out quickly before I get started on this mission. And that way people can go check out your channel if they wanna. There we go. So yeah, if you want to go join Sammy Tech Savvy on her birthday on Sunday, that's her Twitch link. And you can go over and do that. Yeah, okay. Not that you're required to, but it would be nice. I know, speaking from experience, it's nice to have company on your birthday stream. Oh, nice. You were playing Tycho last time. Cool. Okay. Surveys of the tomb of Malab are continuing, Magos. It seems Malab was a key advisor to the Overlord of Silver Tenebris. This is proving an issue for the Skitarii operating there. No problem, Sammy. How so, Subdomina? Uh-oh, she's already in trouble. He doesn't say that when he calls her Kepra when he's in a good mood. One of Malab's tasks seems to have been commemorating the victories of the Overlord. One steel word in particular can only be interpreted as a depiction of countless Necron victories over thousands of years. It does nothing for morale to know the enemy has been winning wars since before there was a civilization on Terra. That's Earth. They're using a fancy word for Earth. Previous interactions between you and I suggest this information comes with a request. I need that stele destroyed, Magos. At least she's upfront about it. He's like, okay, but why are you telling me all this? Because could you blow it up? Okay, here we go. We're gonna blow it up. These inscriptions could prove useful intelligence on the Necrons. For this reason, the risk to my tech priests of fighting my way to their location is determined to be acceptable. Be that as it may, my Skitarii will greatly appreciate it gone. I still retain enough emotional intelligence to gather your troops object to more than the Stell's mere symbolic value to the Necrons. Why do you truly desire its destruction, Subdomina? There's something wrong with it. Very wrong. Oh. Do we get to find out what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? We're going straight into a fight here. Whoosh. On the positive side, that means the awakening's going to be really, really, really low because I haven't poked anything yet. Scan or destroy? Oh no, it's all. Oh no, it's all floating platforms. How do I get there? How do I get there? Are you going to? Okay, we'll just figure this out as we go. Okay. I mean, I guess I could just summon a Castellan there. Speaking of, oh wait, she doesn't have enough. Because it's Flora got first turn. We don't even have enough points for anything yet. Oh no, I need cognition points. God damn it. I mean, I could summon the Castellan. And it'd be really fun. Don't get me wrong, it'll be really fun. But that's all I'm doing on this turn as a result. Oh wait, no, it's not true. I got a free gun. But I'm out of range with the free gun. Is this like a portal thing? Is this like you walk through and there's teleporty doors to other doors? Because that's usually where the enemies spawn from. I don't associate them as doors of passage. I might be too stupid for this map. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I have the power to put a Castellan right where I want to. Congratulations, you live here now. The red spots activate bridges. Okay, wonderful. But I also just put a Castellan right there. Alright, Flora, go turn a bridge on. There. Okay. Bridge. But... do I have shots now? Nope. How about now? Now I do. Hello, Alosin. Welcome to the lounge this evening. Look, I summoned a giant robot to punch that guy in the face, and I think it'll be really funny. Nice. Flora just already being like, here's a crit. I have crits for you. And I appreciate that. Oh wait, also, buff the robot. It's very important. Hi. Can I do both? Can I get all? No. I could just... I mean, the awakening gauge isn't even that high. And it's not like I'm hurting for Blackstone. So just... oh, I killed it already. Kill enemies. What, you mean the other two? Oops. You get a crit. Everybody gets a crit. Guess what? Hi. Hi. Good job. Good robot. No, he can stay there. So there's this enemy all by him lonesome already down there, but I have no way to get shots over there. I guess we're walking. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna do a little experiment. Just if I put him right here. Oh. Wonderful, a bridge. I love it. Now, it did bring another enemy. I don't care for that, but now I can just basically end the map from here. I like this. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're okay with that. Wow. Thank you. Hello. Wait. Okay, no, it doesn't go that far. Okay. Nap time. Look how efficient I'm being. So Bird can just push right all the way up. Honestly, and that'll end the... Okay, it won't quite end the map because this guy's still around, but... That person He did. Okay. I like my plan. Hello. Bird, come this way. Off we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Bird got them needle legs now for the better movement. Just recoup the loss. Thank you. How much HP do you have? Oh yeah, I guess I haven't. Here. I can answer my own question. Only 7? Oh, but there's 6 damage absorption. How dare. Fine. I'll just tear right through that armor if I have to. Like that. Nice. Okay, good turn. Boop, boop. Just for the funsies. If you're coughing blood, Nox, maybe you need to go to a hospital or a doctor. I mean, maybe it's work-related, but it's still bad. Blood's not supposed to come out when you cough. Last I checked. I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. Please go to a doctor, Nox. Please. Please. That's worrying. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm worried. I know it makes no sense. Uh-oh. I don't want to hurt the big boy, so no. I mean, yes, I know you were in the hellscape known as the American healthcare system. It's still worrying. Okay, no. No. There. We done? All done? Yeah, all done. What a quick map. Throne of Mars, the Stel... I wish I knew how to say that word. Influence is getting worse. We have to reach it, Magos, before this starts happening throughout the whole tomb. What happened? I think you burned Licky Glock. Oops. If I did burn Licky Glock, he gets a heartfelt apology. And probably healing. Just... 1 or 2 drops is still problematic, Nox. I will say that. Like, you're doing me a concern. This reminds me of the time I was at like a, I can't remember whose birthday was it. I was at a birthday party with Ishmael. And he's like, oh, I drank too much and I threw up and blood came out. And I'm like, we're going to the hospital, right? And he's like, no, I'm fine. Drink some more. And I'm like, ah! Why does no one think blood coming out of your throat is a bad thing? It's bad, I promise you. Okay. Moving along. Oh! Speaking of... Oh, God. One of the cohorts suddenly doubles over in the center of the chamber, moaning in pain. They retch up a writhing, metallic lump that splits into dozens of tiny Necron scarabs, which scuttle across the floor. The sudden, violent infestation is horrific and disorienting. We're going to a hospital, right? We're going to the Admech hospital now, right? He's vomiting up bugs. Little tiny mechanical bugs. Hello, Lenneth. How are you? Unless it looks like coffee grounds when it comes up and it's not blood. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Everyone stop coughing up blood and or scarabs. Tiny mechanical scarabs. Just no more. Everyone just keep your interior. Great. Okay, I'm glad we had this talk. Don't ask me why I know. God. Attempt to give medical assistance. Pin the trooper down in case they turn on the rest of the cohort. Oh my God. Just kill him. I mean... Again, Nox, please see a doctor. If you were here is some... Not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure sound medical advice. If you cough up bugs at any point, go see a doctor. I don't know why I have to say this. Especially if the bug is mechanical. American healthcare joke here. Yeah, I know. Okay, oh no, Lenneth, that's okay. You are not obligated to come to any of our streams. I'm happy to have you here, but if you're not feeling well, by all means, take the night off. It's okay. Okay, what am I doing with this guy? My options are treat, pin him down, or just kill him. Which, again, I mean, we're talking about the grim, dark future, which everything is terrible. Killing may, in fact, be the right option here. Okay, we'll just assume he's contagious. Oh! Oh, he damaged somebody. Sorry. I think that was Licky. Again. If bugs come out of anywhere, it's probably bad. I'm remembering now the original Mummy movie, the one with Brandon Fraser, where at one point towards the end of the movie, isn't there like one of the guys, like, and he's like a, you know, terrible person, so you're not supposed to, you're supposed to be horrified, but also like, oh, I don't care, he's dying. Where, wasn't it like a bunch of scarabs like bit into his skin and then started writhing around underneath it, and it was just like, again, so bugs going in or bugs coming out. Both directions equals bad. Why is this the tangent? Okay. The rest of the cohort violently restrains the affected trooper, but before they can attempt to ascertain the extent of the infestation, the scarabs disappear. The trooper returns to normal, and the scarabs prove to be a hallucination brought on by the influence of the target's Stel. The trooper is wounded, but not thankfully infested. Oh! Oh. Well, I'm glad I didn't say murder then. Yeah, those fleshy scarabs aren't a real thing. Oh, I'm sure they're not a real thing, but it's fun to see in the movie. Okay, it's not fun. I was a traumatized person because I was, small banshee at that point, but I just wanted to see a movie with Brendan Fraser not wearing his shirt. I didn't want to see bugs, but I got both, and I have to live with it. Oh well, here we go. Where we gotta go? So we got that one and that one. Okay, so we'll go this way. March, march, march. The bitch you just grab a knife. I know. As I said, I feel better that I didn't pick the kill option. Oh no, these are both bad. No, there'll be no. Okay, chat, keep your shirts on. I don't believe I have to say this. There's no. No, I have no intention of getting this stream well, not demonetized, but I don't need to go into the settings today and change the stream settings. Keep your shirts on, please. Shit. Pants too. I don't believe I have to also specify that. Shirt stays on, pants stays on, okay? Okay, thank you. You guys are very, very naughty today. Oh, that's also true. I could have just watched but George of the Jungle isn't as good a movie. Like, let's be clear. The Mummy is the better movie of those two options. Because it also has Rachel Weisz. Pants are uncomfortable. Oh my god. Then wear a skirt. You could wear a kilt. You could make it manly if you really want to. Not every day. You guys are awful today. Oh, hey! 2 HP! That helps offset the damage I did. See? You got it. Just wear a kilt. Congratulations. True Scottish style. Hello, Lady Nim. You come in no pants. Oh no. Why does no one want to wear pants? Wait, no wait. No wait, I shouldn't have asked that question. I'm gonna get answers to that question if I ask it, damn it. Do not starve. I know. Lenith, you tried to warn me and I didn't listen. Elizabeth after I'm trying not to. That's unfair, Nox, being like, I'll only wear a shirt if you buy me one. That's unfair. I'm not responsible for your clothing. I know it's not. NSFW hours. Hello, Teacup Cup. Okay, so we have more barriers here. Which again, I could just solve by summoning a Castellan. And turrets. Lots of turrets. That SFW is in here. Yeah, I'm being financially extorted, rest of chat. Please defend my honor. This is also true, Lady Dim. For all I know, none of you are wearing any clothes. The only way I know is if you guys talk. Ow! I just got shot in the face. Or she. I can't remember what everyone looks like. Okay, Flora's here. Oh no, skirts. I take no responsibility for what this chat has turned into. You guys got all depraved and feral on your own. You can live with that. Oh, thank you so much for this subscription, Boyo Druid. Which I don't know if this is you trying to be like, now here's your sub, now go buy this other person a shirt. You have money now. For the record, I am wearing pants, just to be clear. I'm also wearing a shirt before that question comes up too. As you can see. Ah! No, map. Okay. What was the objective? Kill them all, okay. I am so distracted. Chat! Why can't I shoot here? Oh, it's because you're in the way, that's why. I can solve that problem. I didn't realize that was the threshold for formal address. Okay, I'm not wearing pants, nicknames only. Again, I am wearing pants, chat. Time for jammies. Yes, if you want to wear pajamas, for example, that's fine. Unless your pajamas is nothing, in which case, no. Why do I have to qualify all these statements? What have I become? Okay. What am I doing? I have to kill everything. This is very true, Nox. The advantage of VTubing is that you get to you can really have a lot of control over what you get to wear and not be judged for it. I'm wearing my skin that has to count for something. I mean, it doesn't count for nothing, but again, most stores aren't going to let you in, and most polite company will be frowning if you arrive in that state. Okay, first things first. Flora turn 1. No. We summon the robot. And then buff the robot. What? These are thermals. Are those? Sure, thermals are fine. Why am I the arbiter of this? No stripping in chat. Again, why do I have to say like these statements? No skin gang. I know, Lennox, what the hell? I've barely been streaming half an hour. Brothers in Christ. Yeah, I know. You guys are thirsty today. Playing my weird robot game and you guys are like, damn. Okay. Oh, we're not doing child labor anymore. Oh. See, look at Flora's rage at you guys in chat. She's like, I have no tolerance for this, for your shit. Can I order the robot? I can order the robot. Oh! Robot almost subverted Flora. Oops. How much damage did I do? I don't know, but he's on fire, so I like it. Good turn. We're doing child labor students. Oh god. So, should I just go after... Well, it's gonna create an attack for opportunities. So... You dead yet? You dead yet? Great. I love it. Now we can go punch this thing. And by punch it, I mean use a flamethrower, because I used the punching already. Whee! And now this is on fire. I don't know if that's going to have a meaningful impact, but okay. What's the objective? Oh, destroy the Stell. Is that this? Is this it? What I have to do? I can see my flesh and it disgusts me. Good. I like bringing it back around to the introductory cinematic. That's a great coming around full circle. I appreciate that. Okay. Speaking of, I'd like some cognition points, please. Okay, if I go this way, I'm just gonna trigger all of the turrets. So we're not gonna do that. I don't think I have any way of getting shots on this guy. No, I don't. Alright, so we'll just position... And we'll get you in position that if that door happens to come down, you can come through. Hello, Ishmael. What have you walked into? I do not know. Oh, but by the way, I did tell that story about the one time you were drunk, so... Sorry. I'm not sorry. And before you ask, I'm not clarifying which drunk story I told. You can guess. Okay. Just confirm, no targets? No targets. Yeah, wait. I really wish there was like a jump ability, which I'm assuming would break the game, but that time we made all those Irish. Yeah, basically, though, I mean, he gave it away, but yeah, it's the Irish car bomb story. I don't regret anything. I didn't get drunk, so I just got to watch your antics. Wasn't that also with the, so in addition, so let me just confirm I'm recalling, like, there was the Irish car bombs, and then after the Irish car bombs, you then had the gummy bears that had been soaking in vodka for several hours, right? Right? Am I remembering this correctly? And because they had been soaking so long, they were basically an instant ticket to Drunk Town. The gummy bear. If I recall correctly, an Irish car bomb is, shit. It's like there's, someone else explain what an Irish car bomb is. I forgot what it, like, it's an Irish beer with an Irish, like, heavier liquor, like, in it on top. Thanks for yeah, fair enough, Ishmael. I'm sure your alcohol tolerance is higher. Yeah, Guinness. Thank you. Guinness, and then, yeah, you have Guinness as your main, and then you've got a shot of Jameson on top of it. And usually it's like, the idea is that you kind of have like the shot glass kind of positioned in a way to kind of like get dunked in it. If you care about. Yeah, not more. Yeah, they were in there for, because it was one of those things where like everyone arrived. They're like, oh, we'll get the gummy bears ready to go. So they set that up, had the car bombs, forgot completely about the gummy bears for I think a couple hours, and they were like, oh well, they can't let this go to waste. So then they started eating the gummy bears several hours later, and they'd been soaking up vodka the entire time. Guess who was in charge of cleanup? It was me. Anyways. Nope, sorry, yeah, it's an alcohol thing. Okay, I'm so thoroughly distracted. Okay. Unless you guys want to continue hearing about stories that when Ishmael and Mal got drunk together. I also like to point out I do ship Mal and Ish. They don't, but I think it's funny. Yeah, it's true. It's no, sometimes when everyone else is drinking, it's no fun being the designated driver. But I'm unfortunately, let's be clear, in the Dungeon Lounge, I'm the designated driver. So, well, yeah, you guys were all drunk. Who else was gonna clean? You guys are in fear of us. I'm sorry you live in fear of us. I'd like to point out, though, we haven't done that in a very, very, very long time. Mostly because we're old and our livers can't take it and we'll just die. Oh, but it smells. That's why you don't wait for morning, because it smells. We're all too old for that now. Yep. We got that all of our systems. Okay, Ishmael, maybe you're not too old for it, but... Okay, what the hell am I doing? Yeah, and I guess we're just waiting. Well. Scan. Weakness disgusting. Oh, no, don't say that. It's not a weakness to decide not to drink anymore. It's fine. You don't have to drink to have a good time. It's fine. But again, I appreciate you bringing it back full circle to the opening cinematic. We're just all gonna hang out over here and hope the door opens. On the positive side, if he keeps coming this way, he'll just open himself up to getting shot. Don't shoot him! Oh, hello, Kuro. Yeah, hello to you. Yay, the door's opened! My gambit paid off. No, I don't need friends. Come on, Flora. Going on a rampage. By that I mean we're gonna have to spend a point. Hat looked like a cat hero. No, I'm sorry. It's just a hat with flowers. It's my little witch hat because it's Halloween. Or it's gonna be Halloween. Rampage! No, I know what you mean, Lenneth, honestly. It took me a while before I was okay being around people drinking too, because I had some not great experiences during my childhood with it, so it took a while. But I'm okay now. Oh, he's not gonna take any damage. Yes. Nah. I tried. Break your shit. I see no god up here. Except for me. Oh dear, okay. I mean... continue punching this thing, I guess. How much damage am I doing? Oh! I did enough damage, it broken. Great. Don't block the passageway for everybody else. We'll just go like that. Oh! No, I want to see what happens. Ooh. 11 damage. Good robot. So where's this thing I'm supposed to destroy? I thought it was that, but it didn't check off. I'll figure it out later. Ishmael! Damn it, I thought I would distract you and you wouldn't remember to do that. God damn it. I thought if I've told a bunch of embarrassing drunk stories, I'd get away with not getting complimented. Crap, failed. Meh. Right. Anyways. Oh yeah, I forgot. Licky Glockus has the excessively damaged one. Please don't kill everyone. Please don't. Can you? Yeah, go heal. Robot's having a bad day. Heal the robot. Yeah, all better. Oh, thank you, Teacup Cup. No mercy. Oh my god. Why is everyone making this no more complimenting. Shush, shush. Shush, shush. Shush. Not cute. I'm trying to get caught up with my redeems. I have to stretching. Okay. I was all like, I'm gonna push and try and beat the game today. Meanwhile, I've spent literally 15 minutes here being distracted by you all. I hope you're happy, chat. You probably are. Go. Did you ever get so drunk you woke it up in another country? No, I haven't had that experience. Mao! Hello, Orky Man. Welcome to the Dungeon Lounge. A happy WOG to you too. There's no orcs in this game, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. See, the thing is, in North America, it's a little bit like you can still wake up in another country, but it's usually like if you're in the U.S., you wake up in Canada or Mexico, and if you're in Canada, you wake up in the United States. Especially if you're by road. I mean, if you're going flying, it's a little bit harder to wake up in another country because unless you had the forethought before you got drunk to bring your passport with you, you weren't getting anywhere. Autobot. Oh, good to know Autobot's already picking on Lennon. Okay, hello. Let's kill this guy. All done? All done. Great. Yeah, and there's also the fact that North America is like the stories that I've usually heard from like friends who got drunk are like, I got drunk in BC and woke up in Montreal, and that's like, whoa, that's impressive. Sleep in the Czech Republic and pass through 2 countries. Oh my god. All right. There are no civilians left on Silva Tenebris. This has to be a hallucination. Proceed with caution, Magos. Oh, there's cities here? In the chamber ahead is a gaggle of hungry-looking and distressed civilians, pleading for help from the cohort to escape the tomb. See, the problem is that there was a point, I think they said at the beginning of the game, where there was a small settlement. That's part of the reason why people came to investigate, because the settlement is what discovered this tomb. DC to Montreal, that's like 50. Well, the thing is when you're in Canada, you can get a flight to another location in Canada. You don't need your passport. All you need is your driver's license. So if you're drunk in BC and get a non-stop flight to Montreal, you can be there in a few hours. And that in that case, you're still good. And if you're drunk enough, you're just going on a journey. Oh wait, you're just confirming like the distance. Yes. Okay. Credulous. Assault the civilians on the minuscule chance they are. Or sorry, assist. Just shoot them all. Yeah, we're just gonna walk away from all of it. Oh no! I need those. The cohort skirts around the chamber and move on quickly. The despairing cries of the civilians dog them as they move deeper into the tomb. Though it is almost certain that the stricken men and women were hallucinations or deliberate illusions, the possibility that they were real takes its toll on the cohort psyches. Maybe I should have shot them all. Why? That doesn't sound good. They probably won't let you want to play. Okay, I will at least say, and this, to be fair, this isn't necessarily my story to tell, but I recall hearing a story from Mal about one of his brothers waking up somewhere very different than where he started, and like in the case of like crossing provinces started. And had to, like, call back to family to be like, I'm in another province. Can someone send me some money so I can come home? Because I think he couldn't find his wallet. Again, I could be completely misremembering, but it's, as I said, not my story to tell. I think it's one of Mal's brothers. No, I've only been blackout drunk once. Yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure I remember that instance, Ishmael. Okay. Server is in progress. Yes, all server is in progress. Oh, okay, sorry. It wasn't your brother then. My apologies. Came 2 days later to Montreal, didn't have his wallet or his shoes. How did he lose his shoes? Again, like, there's a journey in there. There's a story. I knew I didn't have the details right. I probably just assumed it was your brother because that also sounds like something your brother would do. Oh, good. This is a good one. Yeah. Next glyph. Oh no. I don't remember which ones are bad and which ones are good. Oh god. Moral of the story, don't let people on planes when they're drunk. Okay. A container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary seething within. Clearly, it is of Xenos origin. Sparks of data leak through the aged sealant used to contain the treasure within. Oh, God. I guess... this one? Nope. Pain. I found pain. Have fun, Mal. It's the inscription, Magos. The closer the troops get to it, the more their minds are affected. Oh, good. The cohort report visual hallucinations. Images of fellow troopers and tech priests known to be dead appear in the shadows of Malob's tomb. They hear distant laughter and screaming and feel non-existent insects crawling all over them. Ew. Oh, God, I hate that feeling. Oh, God, God, God. Beware of alcohol. That is the lesson. Yes. The moral of the story. None of you all should drink. Okay. That's not true. You can drink if you want to. Drink responsibly. Okay. Exotic radiation. Crank up rad cleanser. Reboot to clear junk data. Pray. Reboot! Reboot. God damn it! Druid? No. Maybe don't. Maybe we don't do that. Please don't. Ah! Okay. Moving along. What has this chat become? I just came to get Blackstone. Ishmael, this is I don't know what this chat is, but I'm not gonna call it lewd. Considering the majority of the stories about that one time I got drunk and then did X stupid thing. Kill them all. I can kill them all. I'm good at killing them all. Oh, but the barrier's up. That makes it harder. Mal, no. Thank you, Teacup Cup. Okay. On the positive side, there's some terminals like right here to keep me entertained while I wait for this door to open. Just an ankle will do. You get nothing, sir. Or ma'am. I shouldn't assume. For once, Mal, you didn't do anything. I don't want to use that for just a little bit of healing. But I can just break the shit out of this. There we go. Good night, Ishmael. Have a good rest of your shift. I hope it's not too bad. Turn one. Summon the big boy. I'll just put him right over here. He's just living his best life. Over there. Alrighty. And then send him his buff. Here's your little skull of encouragement, Castellan. Yes. That is a very accurate statement, Mel. Okay. Hi. Have you been introduced to the cleansing flame? Would you like to? Oh! Hey! I wasn't done hitting you yet! I mean, it's fine. I'll just hit him instead. It's funny because it's not my pain. Off he goes. And then... What? Lame. Okay. Want to know why Necrons are so calm? Because nothing gets under their skin. Hey. But I mean, you're not exactly counting the flayed ones there, are you? Violence is different than thirst. Just to be clear. Just to be clear. Blech. I can't open the door, so I'm just going to take all my rage out on these consoles. And then go wait patiently by the door to be let in. Please let me in. Also. Alright, well, I think this is just gonna be... Doors open! Hi! Oh, you summoned more people. That's fine, I can punch you too. What is that? No, I don't need anything. I have so much murder already. Look at all this murder I have. Actually, wait. We're gonna move Flora up. Now. Please murder. Flora, have I told you today that I love you? Because I do. Oh my god. I'm not undead. I'm a Fey Banshee. I take offense to that. My lore rejects that joke. I'm very sorry. Well, thank you, Flora. And I kind of have to now. Stop calling her dead. Nice. Guess who's coming? It's your best friend in the world! And he just wants to shake hands. With his big, big hands. Big friendly hands full of love. Oh no. Now I can't go this way because I'll hit everybody else, but these guys are open season. Oh, the wall blocked it. It's fine. Okay, that one's also going to likely trigger friendly fires. Oh, you're not allowed to step in the... I guess because the wall will have a bear. Okay, so we're gonna just not then. Actually, I could go... Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. See roundsy. No, no. This way. Zap. Thought he did. It's God. You just found another pun. Oh well, I should... Ah! What was that? Oh, Tobias, hi! Thank you again for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Dungeon Lounge. It is me, Elizabeth. I am playing more Mechanicus. And let me give you a quick shout out. Thank you. I hope you were doing well. What were you playing? Was it more Gothic? Was it? I did it! I called it! Woo! How you doing, Tobias? Having fun? Okay. The chat today is very feral, everyone coming from the raid. It's not my fault. They are degenerates on their own. They didn't need me to become that way. But I did just want to clarify that. Okay, thank you. Something about no pants. Okay, maybe you did hear some of that stuff. Uh-oh. I claim no responsibility. As again, not my fault. Chat is feral today. Just in case something lives. And then... Come on, bird. You can do a murder. Aw, not a murder. Oh well. That's okay. I knew the murder was coming one way or another. Thank you so much. So now it's just you left. And these guns are too powerful for the task. I could just go heal. Go heal Icky Glock. Because I think right now, both guns... Yeah, that gun's gonna hurt everyone. That gun is gonna hurt everyone, too. So... Mal, you're on no gun duty, because guess what? I would prefer you not murdering everyone today. Here, just... Oh, wrong person. Dang it. Okay, we could fix this. There we go. Oh, better. There we go. Nice and clean. So, look at that, everybody. The targets, again, I don't know how to pronounce this word, I'm guessing. If I'm doing it wrong, please inform me. The target's stele takes up one entire wall of a huge chamber. It depicts Necron victories, along with countless atrocities inflicted on conquered Xenos. The cohort places explosive charges that rip it from the wall and smash it into thousands of shards. The hallucinations surrounding the stele cease, and the area becomes a little more bearable for the Skitarii to operate in. Hooray! Slightly tolerable. My Skitarii are most grateful those inscriptions have been destroyed, Megos. Everyone stationed near them was suffering from the effects. I am returning regret and concern that we do not understand more about the mechanism by which such psychological effects were created. If deliberate, they suggest the Necrons possess knowledge of human psychology and neurology. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about the how. I'm just glad the damned thing is gone. Very practical, Capra. I don't care that the thing is causing hallucinations. I just want the hallucinations to stop. I also agree with that sentiment. Cash out all them bodies. Hooray! My vanguards are level 3 now. Oh, what's this one? Ah, will break armor. Cool. Alrighty. Okay, like, let the cognition increase. I'm kind of not using servitors at this point, so I kind of don't care about that one. And also it's in the Objao sector, and I'm kind of wanting to favor missions right now in the, here, in this sector. Oh, is the boss located in this sector now? Can I do it? Oh, good! Yay! And it's an upgrade for the Castellan! It's 2 things I want. 1 less person and a robot upgrade. The robot can do more terrible things to people. More terrible things. Oh, sorry, I just saw that. Hydrate, stretch, and posture check. Yes, I will do that. Stretch and hydrate. Oh no, I have to catch up on all these jokes. Oh my god, this chat. Sorry, I'm just catching up. What do you call a lasgun with a laser sight? Twin-linked. Mm-hmm. Okay. Where do Chaos Space Marines shop for groceries? Trader Joe's. Why do you... Excuse me. Oh god. Oh, you all are cursed. Okay. I think I saw one other... Not a Cropus. So that's Neftusk, which also... I was trying to find missions in the... I already forgot the name. Malob. Thank you. Do you have any Malob quests? You do have a Malob quest, but I kind of don't care about it. Okay, fine. Well, sir, first off, we save. Save. How many guardsmen does it take to paint a Lehman Russ? Depends on... Oh, that's awful! I shouldn't be laughing. But yet, here I am. Okay. Scheduled program of robots and puns. Oh, God. What, I don't know at this point what was better. Was it all the discussions about whether or not everyone was wearing pants, or is it the puns? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Maybe you did, Teacup Cup. Okay, do I want to do another Malob quest, or can I just go kill him? Or do I want to spend some points? You know what, I just saved, let's try. So not, here we go, this one. Alright, let's go get yelled at by a vizier. 5. Castellan. Don't get me started. Oh, crap. Okay. Should I bring a second Castellan? Why bring one when you can have 2? I mean, let's be clear. Once I have the Castellans, have I been summoning any other troop choice? We'll bring a second Castellan. This is true. Castellans only cost 1 cognition when you make well, the thing is though, you have to wait for the cooldown when it's only 1 cognition. When it's I only have 1 person. I only have 1 unit with that secular skill tree. I am strongly debating that when I get the if I can get the last tech priest unlocked, that I'll just also throw them right down the secular path and be like, fucking more robots. Just Castellans, all the Castellans all the way down. All right. We'll do that one. Okay. Do I want to change any of these? Nah. Alright. Tomb of Malob Scutari. Intelligence report analyzed. Sarcophagus location located. Probability confirmed probability high value target present. Lord Malob, the Royal Vizier. Our analysis suggests he is a cryptech, a Necron keeper of arcane technologies. A particularly offensive creature to the Creed Mechanicus. Oh no, my god's cooler than your god. Target solution complicated by imponderables of Xenos technology. Big words today. Nothing that will hold you back, Prime Hermetican. Supposition accurate. Flight the arrows and string the bows. The hunt is on. Hunt, hunt. We're gonna get us some chicken din-dins. Actually, no, we're not. The robots don't return chicken when I kill them. Unfortunately. The Tomb of Malab is an abominable place. There's something about it that degrades the Skitarii stationed there. Hallucinations, mental aberrations. It's getting worse. 40k makes my brain hurt, so all I hear is the more summons and I say send it. Winner, winner, Necron dinner. Malab's influence grows as he approaches full reanimation. Target awakening probable. Xenos weaponry certain. If it ends the curse lying on that tomb, Malab has to die. Hooray, die! Curse concept illogical. Nevertheless, Malab's death is a principal objective for our mission. The hunt is on. Hooray, hunting! Let's see if I can pick choices that are not just lose cognition all the way. Okay. Want to hear the one about Ferris Menace's head? Okay, so we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 rooms to go. Good. How much awakening can I end up triggering before I get there? Let's find out, Chad. Fall into the mortal threat of the enemy versus Fulminatus 5931. The broken in body can blame the bullet or the sword, but the broken in mind have all creation to curse. That's a lot of movement. Yeah. In the chamber ahead lies a Skitarii trooper, lying curled up on the tomb floor. Though apparently unhurt, the trooper is all but comatose and barely responds to the tech priest's presence. Interrogate. Why? Even B. Again, I've never been rewarded in this game for compassion. Like, every time I've been like, oh, let's help, or let's do this thing, it's like, no, more awakening, more, just keep moving. Hey! Actual negative progress! I actually made it less awakened. Oh my god. All I had to do was be an asshole. The cohort relays the downed trooper's position to the nearby Skitarii. They move on rapidly, and soon here the trooper is picked up by a passing patrol, which is also able to fend off some Necron warriors who were shadowing the cohort as they advanced. Hooray! Hardest part about eating a vegetable, the golden throne. Oh god. Okay. If you don't know, I'm not splaining it to you. Oh god. I forgot already which of these are bad and which of these are worse. I remember you are terrible, pigtails. Rule of 40k from what I've been told. Do not interfere. Do what you've been told your mission. Ignore anything else. Yeah, basically. Don't touch this. Don't do that. Just keep walking. Hey! Free CP! Yeah. I can use that. I can use it to summon Castellans. Because that's all the CP does now. CP summoning device. Sorry, Castellan summoning device. Hallucinations again. They're getting more and more common and more intense. Malab is trying to defend himself by breaking our spirits before we reach him. The corpse of a Skitarii appears floating in midair in the chamber ahead. Ooh, floating. Maybe he's got jet boosties. The dead trooper's body is perforated by several huge, ugly gauss blasts, and he hovers above the ground with arms outstretched as if offering a blessing. Chemical enlightenment. Okay, that sounds bad. Disregard. See, the last time I disregard entirely a hallucination, they were like, oh, but I'm still sad that I saw it, and I felt bad. Divine intervention. Pray to the Omnissiah. I don't like picking prayer options because my brain is like, no. No. Tuck around. How many of these do you have? How, like, seriously, like, is this gonna be my night? I mean, I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just wondering how long you can go. Here you go. Oh, dang it. I just got those. The remote stim activation refreshes the cohort's sensory augmentations, but the vision remains. The hallucination turns out to be a real Skitarii corpse, strung up by the Necrons for some unknown reason. Meanwhile, the cohort's coordination is negatively affected by purging the mission data from their augmentation. Oopsie doodle. Yes. Plenty. Oh no. I do have a list somewhere. That answer could also be true. See, I'm trying not to worry too much about my CP being low because I have several party members who are good at just generating it, so. How far away am I? Okay, I'm not that far away. I'm getting there. Situation analysis. 94.2% chance of hallucination. Necron mind altering technology equals probable. Fascination intensifies. The area ahead appears to exist in two realities at once, the oppressive Tomb of Malab and a grotesque charnel landscape of heaped upon human bodies beneath clouds of carrion birds. Just keep walking. Just use a bunch of incense. Why does pray keep being an option? Okay, so fumigate or just walk on. The thing is, like, with the hallucinations, like, there could be something, like, hidden underneath the corpse vision, you know? So, we'll go with the incense. Ow! Why do I end up regretting all my choices? Okay. Sacred incense is lit and fills the area with billows of holy pungency. Though the visions fade quickly, the incense causes problems of its own, as the ancient and arcane chemical compounds clog the cohort's respirator filters and forces them to move on rapidly. Oopsie doodle. Oh well. Maybe I was born with it. Glyph. Oh no. I don't know which of these is good and which of these is awful. I'm sorry that the problem in chat has followed you home, Lenneth. Oh, fine. Sure, be more awake. Good luck, Kura. I hope you have fun in the variant dungeon. Okay, this is the last one before him. So pray I pick a good choice. Okay. Or don't pray. Don't pray for me. More hallucinations. An enemy in front of me I can shoot. But when they get into your mind... Want the emote. What's the emote? What's the emote? What's the variant dungeon emote? I might just want it because it's an emote. You know what? Honestly, I don't necessarily care. I just want the emote. But I may not be able to actually receive it because I only have up to Stormbringers unlocked on my FF account. Because I'm still in Stormblood. Or, I forget extension names. Shadowbringers, Stormblood. Oh god. Fake gamer girl right here, oh my god. Dozens of tiny mouths open up on the flesh of the troopers, gibbering and cackling as they pronounce the imminent doom on every human on Silver Tenebris. Well, that's a fun mental image. Use ritual and prayer to banish the corruption. That, like, again, like, it's not real. Attempt communication. Try to get some sense. No. I do not doubt that. I do not think the mouths have anything useful to say. Shout down the infernal gibbering with the hosts, the hallucination will cease. Oh my god. How does every joke about commissars start? The guardsman telling it, it looks over its shoulder. Okay, let's try an exorcism. Hey! I'm slightly smarter. The cohort kneeled around the trooper and began the Griffonian invocation. Sasha? Griffonian? Anyways, calling upon the Omnissiah to banish the Xenos influence. With a concerted scream, the mouths disappear as the hallucination is banished. Hooray! The mouths are gone. That was a fun image. Okay, let's go fight a boss now. Okay, bye. Did all paths and got the achievement man. Oh. I hope you're not don't overdo it, Kuro. There's no rush to finish all the content. There is no prize for being first. Square has been very clear about that. They don't give a prize. Yoshi P is like, no prize for first. In the very heart of Malob's tomb is an immense sarcophagus of polished black stone covered in dense hieroglyphics, like a vast monument to the profane knowledge of the Necrons. The baleful influence of the royal vizier weighs heavy, as if the planet's gravity suddenly increases around Malob's burial place. High-value target location probable. Code Venator in effect. The prey will turn at the baying. She hungry. New input device detected. Greatly desire. Hieroglyphic upload. Linguistic sample. Full artifact survey. No, Scavola. There is no goal here to save the destruction of the Xenos. Oh, we just get some free CP. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Did you think you could enter this place of wisdom without my knowing?
Yes.
I have watched you since you dared breach the orbit of our world.
You're supposed to tell people when you're watching them, otherwise it's creepy.
Footstep you made while desecrating our tombs. I
better not have been enjoying it.
Every injury done to our legions. The time has come for your impudence to be repaid.
I don't know. I feel like I need to punish you because I did not consent to being recorded or watched or have my footsteps looked at. So, dude, you creepy, you stalker. Sorry, what am I reading here in chat? Okay, more fun Final Fantasy talk. Okay, great. High value target confirmed. Let's slip the hounds of logic. Instead of war, I guess we have logic ones.
These stars were ours before the first.
Oh, the first guy said that too. He died.
Breath. They still are. And when the last of you is gone, they forever.
What, the stars? No, the stars don't last forever. They eventually go supernova and die. It's science, my dude. Fight, fight, fight. I like being an emote dealer. I like being an emote receiver. Oh, he big. Look at that, chat. Big boy. Actually, no, it's down here. This is just a hallucination to make me think I'm not going to be able to get through. Oh, the gates again. How many gates are there? Oh my god, that's a lot of gates. 1, 2. Hello. That's both cool and scary. Yeah, it's like no lie. That's impressive. What? Your right eye is blacked out. Are you okay, Lenneth? Ah. Okay, so I guess we'll just, well, first things first. Here, you've got the one that can also hurt and scan, so we're just gonna send it all the way down here. Oh, he only has 29 HP? Oh, we can deal with that. We just have to get there first. Okay, we'll go wait by the door. Good turn. You can go just pick up these. Oh no, Lenneth, I'm so sorry. It's my right eye is blacked out, but it's still cool. I mean, I will say at least my right eye isn't working, but I know it's never going to work. But still, that's not good. It's the migraine. Oh, and you hit your head. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lenneth. Okay, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Okay, literally. You know what, chat, you know what's gonna happen, right? Right. But it's okay. Oh, hello. Thank you for coming to me. I can murder you back here. Oops. Oh, well, I guess Bird has something to do at least. Tab, the job is murder. Did I get stats for that? No, not him. Oh yeah, because he already has his turn. Nope. Here we go. That. Oh, only 8? Let me just charge that. Oh, I forgot about his armor. Oh, well. Murder. Ah, it's okay. And then... wait. Okay, so... Lock on a journey. One... oh my god. Is there anything you won't make a pun about? You know what? I probably shouldn't ask that question. You know what? The answer is probably yes. Or no. The answer that indicates that there is a pun to everything. That thing. I'm gonna actually push Licky Goat because he's got healing. And somehow Mal took a bunch of damage. So I made one of my players bleed viewers. Bleed viewers, oh my god. Why would you do that? Puns for days. Yes, clearly. Is there any other sources of... There's just a little one. Ah, well. Better. One is better than none. Because Flora's gonna need the cognition points to summon our bestest friend in the whole wide world. Speaking of Flora, hi, it's your turn. Turn 1. We're just gonna scroll all the way to the back. And we're just gonna put him right here. Boop. Hi! Found you. You put a lot of walls there for some reason, and I don't get why, but... Also, there's this thingy, and we're just gonna buff. Flora's gonna offer words of encouragement and maybe cookies. And then... that's probably good. And then we'll just get Flora moved up when the door inevitably opens. Gotta boop that snoop. Yep. Hi!
Your manner of warfare is intriguing.
You mean where I dropped a Castellan right next to you?
Inefficient. Logged for future reference.
I think this is a very effective strategy, honestly. I'm proud of myself for thinking of it. Did you stole 5 cognition, you piece of shit! I was using those! Sorry for yelling, Chad. You know what? I don't need cognition to hit you in the freaking face! Yeah! Angie! Absorb this! How much HP does he have left? Oh, his turn's not in the order, so I can't see it. I know, kill, crush. Don't worry, we're almost there. You think you're creative? Door's open. is it? Okay, so I don't have the cognition to use that fun gun because someone stole it all! But I'm not mad. I promise you I'm not mad. I'll just make sure to take what's mine. You know what? You don't deserve the holy flamethrower. You don't get it. Not mad, I'm just disappointed. Yeah, probably. Haha, take that, I got it back. Oh my god, he only has 10 HP left. Oh, but he gets a turn before the... It's okay, it's okay. Take this one. Just scooch back, okay. What do hospitalier call the ache from riding a horse? Blisters of saddle. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. All better. Flora, guess what? It's your turn. That. And then we're just gonna give... Okay, so I can't rebuff. And this won't work because she doesn't have target range on stupid shit pants McGee. That's okay. So... Don't need that yet. Alright, let's get your narration out of the way.
Possess vessels of flesh.
Yep.
So primitive, so exceptionally fragile.
I don't know, I'm kind of kicking your ass still. We're kick-ass cyborgs. Ed, did you enjoy that monologue? Did it bring you satisfaction? Everything still gets crushed under his fists. And even if it doesn't, there's still the flame. Goodbye. Thanks for playing. Bye. And look, I got all my cognition points back. Yay! These hands are rated E for everyone.
Mindless tragedy, infinite shame.
Oh, he still gets to talk?
All I
God.
have collected in the hands of these.
you sad you got beaten up by the stupid monkeys? That's too bad. Continue. I was expecting a... There we go. Malab falls, his arcane Necron war gear spraying sparks and waves of radiation. His war form fractures and he collapses into the tomb floor in front of his sarcophagus, because he got set on fire. The hallucinogenic pall over the tomb of Malab finally lifts, and the vizier of Selva Tenebris is no more. Saltless is great. You mean the angry Liz? High value target eliminated. The coursers are blooded. Hunt accomplished. The royal vizier is dead. Already his tomb becomes less hostile to our forces. Location ref. Tomb of Malab. Concept overflow interrupt. Data volumes undefended. Ripe perfect eminently suitable for our intelligence acquisition. Taken under advisement, Tech Acquisitor. No, Megos. The corruption of this tomb must not spread further. Alamathian Commentaries, Chapter 94. We fight the foe's battle for him when we take his words into our hearts. Logic dictates consolidation of our victories and a strengthening of the Skitarii hold on the tomb of Malab. Other considerations are secondary. Captrix. Continue gathering intelligence on high-value targets. Malab was not the last. The quarry has fallen. The hounds are at rest. There will come another hunt. Hooray! I have to say, just summoning down a Castellan made that stupid walk a lot simpler. And now, they got another level. Now they're even cooler. Also, I want to see what this. What is this? What do you do when you're level 2? Licky Glock, stop. Okay. So he still has his punchies. He can take a nap to get armor. He got charge. Charge in it. That's not how you spell straight, but okay. I acknowledge what the word you were going for, developer. Okay. Oh, and he gets armor. He also starts with armor now. He starts with 1 physical and 1 energy armor now too. Okay, first things, save. 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 Cool. Okay, back to missions. I do have a bunch of these though, so maybe I should but we'll check on missions first. So, sorry, just to kind of go over. So, the bosses in these 4 sectors are now gone. The Neftusk sector still has its boss, and then there's the boss of the game. This is the end game boss. Chili cut card. Thank you for that putt. I liked that one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so again, I like the cognition gauge increase, but I'm not too enthused on the location. I want the Neftusk sector. Do you have anything for Neftusk? Oh, you do. Okay. And it will be a Skitarii Alpha increase. Okay, so that one might be worth it. Okay, let's check in with you. No. So yeah, you can see now, instead of 3, that's now down to 2 because I got rid of, the Vizier is gone, so he now won't be part of this mission. So yeah, I think it is worth it trying to get the Grand Architect Neftusk to get his boss arena to show up. Okay. Most helpful. Doran's always willing to lend a hand. Yes, I'm sure he would. Okay, so who had the job? Okay, that's another Malob, which I don't need at this point. Oh, it's you. Oh, God. Holier than thee and thou, but okay. Hello, Bertil! Oh, it's been a while since we've seen you. Welcome back to the Dungeon Lounge. I'm still working through Mechanicus, but I'm almost at the end. Maybe. Alright, in this sector. Alright, let's do this one. At the very least, it's got its Skitarii Alpha increase too. What's this thing? I'm sure it's fine. Boop, 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 boop. 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 Off we go. We must confirm my theories about the power usage of the Tomb of Neptusk if we were to make Xenocide a possibility. Oh, okay, so were we just going for death from above? Okay. Malacandran Insights, 17.4. First comes knowledge of destruction, then its execution. Salt Kid. Holy fuck. Not an inviting task, but I concur. One that must be accomplished. What is your plan? Take a sensor servitor into the tomb and take more detailed energy readings. A suitable example is held within this Kestis Metallican's inventory. I'm trying to make him sound like a snobby intellectual because that's what he kind of is. We don't talk about that, Mel. Expect heavy resistance if you're journeying this far into the Tomb of Neptusk. Amaranthine versus 78.12. No task that is easy is ever worthwhile. Be that as it may, it will be challenging to get that servitor there intact. My Skitarii are barely holding the perimeter of our foothold into the tomb as it is. It is time to see if this hunch of yours is correct, Vidux. A tech priest does not have hunches, Subdomina. He immerses himself in the vast knowledge that is the Omnissiah's gift, and takes whatever course of action is revealed thereby, no matter how onerous it may be. At least he didn't quote something at me this time. Also, you don't get to call her Subdomina. That's Faustinus' word for her. Okay, wait, what do I do? Mission, mission, mission. Okay. Corn burgers. What the hell? Okay. Survive fire. Oh, 5 whole rounds. Okay. That's like forever. Very slow. This is fine. So we have a lot of those thingies. Why is Magnus so far in college? He has 1,000 sons. I like how his position right there. You're just like, receive. Okay. Guess I could just shoot that thing. Shoot that thing. Shoot that thing. Unfortunately, because this is a survive 5 rounds, the Castellum plan, while still hilarious and fun and I'm going to do it, is not going to be a ends the mission quickly option. Because it still has to be 5 rounds of survival. Ugh. Yeah, that one. That one's going to come to me. Thankfully. Pew pew. Going for walkies. No, do I have a shot on him? Okay, that one he does. Okay, so I'm... Oh, okay, I'm being blocked by the pillar, that's why. So 1 step forward. Now I've got shots on him. Pew. Flora's here! That's what that means. And send over the buff. Like Marines. Oh god. Seriously, if you're getting these from a website, just tell me where to go and I'll just go read them at my leisure. That thing, that thing. That thing. Stupid pillars. Trace. Yeah. Can you take cognition? Oh, you can. Knowledge. I have gained knowledge. Okay, Flora, I need you to do 5 damage. I believe in you, Flora. Flora, no! Oh. Okay. Flora's teaching me a lesson. I don't know why, but... Wait, no, that's not what I want. I want... Oh, the charge ability is here now. Eep boop. How far in a straight line can I go? Oh, I see. He's in the way. Ah! Whoops. I did that wrong. Oh well. I learned for next time. It's okay, Flora. I forgive you. Oh wait, no. I feel like there isn't a point to that, so we'll do it over here. Nope, 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 nope. Oh wait, it's not gonna connect. This'll do. Just gotta reposition a little bit, and that's okay. There we go. Murder. You're still alive, dude? I mean, okay. You know, we just get more of those for the funsies. Okay, bird, you're up. For some reason, this guy won't die. Oh, he's got like 4 HP left. Problem solved. Come on. Bird, no! You had one job. It was to do 4 damage. Oh. Everyone's not doing... Everyone's not working hard today. I know there's a giant robot, and I get that it's super cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. But sometimes you gotta do this work. That, I think, is a little excessive. I actually have target. Yeah, maybe all the puns are impacting morale. Come on, critsies. Crits, crits, crits. Not crits. Meh. It's okay. It's all okay. Positive side, yep, now he did. Hey! It's all the Xeno said. I got to skip the 5-turn rule. Woo! This chamber is covered in open pipes and ductwork, exposing the industrial innards of the tomb of Natusk. It may be difficult for the servitor to traverse this terrain. So I've learned something important. You don't have to do the stupid survive X rounds thing if everything is already dead. Cool. Okay. Improvise a bridge of debris. Find another route. Just yeet that thing. That feels like that's gonna cost me time. You know what? I'm sure it's fine. Let's just go. Oh my god, that worked. The servitor activates previously unknown maglev capabilities and hovers gracefully over the hazardous chamber. This moment of tech revelation inspires the cohort to still greater heights of piety. Hey! It could fly all along. I believed in you, buddy. And by believed in you, I mean picked that option because it seemed the fun one. Oh, shit. Ooh! It's a spitter. It's a spitter made of metal. And it has a lot of legs. Oh wait, no! That's not a spitter. Because it's got 3 segments, and that's a bug. But 8 legs. Okay, Necrons, if you're gonna make something based off of a bug, make it an arachnid or make it an insect. Oh my god. Activating data log. Canoptech spider. Data loaded. Then it drops off. Make a spooter. Sire, data loaded from Resac's records. New data arriving. We're aware, Redditus. No need for confirmation. Personal recording equals play. Subject captured. Source of origin unknown. This creature is created of the same material that makes up the tomb walls. A form of living metal that I'm still unable to diagnose the molecular properties due to its ever-shifting state. Kill Spitter. Okay. I can kill Spitter. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Oh, well, you know what? I can solve the distance problem. Oh, no, there's a shield. That's okay. Leave the area of the shield. I could push and start getting shots off. I mean, the awakening is really low. I can keep it that way. Sure. Off we go, Archangel. so he's gonna... This thing's gonna absorb a lot of this. But, you know what? It's okay. Or... Then again, if I use it now, I won't have it for the third mission. So you know what? We're gonna hold on that. Or at least I'll maybe save it to Licky Glock's turn. Yeah, it's not... On the positive, I might still inflict the burn stat. Yeah. Still took the burn. So I accept this outcome. Now, do I want to push... Well, it's going to be doing 5 to 7 physical. It's got shield. So we will not push. Oh, thank you. I will take a look at that after stream is over, girl. Two Tyranids were eating a cloud, and one Tyranid looked at the other and says, "Does this taste fun?" Okay, that's not a pun. That's just bad. Flora, it's your turn. Guess what? First operant strategies. Kill the spider. Hello. We're gonna have a robot off. I think my robot's cooler than your robot. Just so you know. I could also push Flora up to get an additional turn, which would be fun. Yes. Flora, I need you to go encourage the robot to be his best self, okay? Okay. Look at that, you did so great. I should probably know what I'm dealing with. Oh, he's only got 3 HP left. Flora, go stand next to your best friend. And then take this. Oh, look at the robot. The robot shuddered in approval. Good job. He was like, my mom's doing a great job. Oh no, it made a sad spider's dying sound. And now I feel bad. Flora, why did you kill it if it was gonna make a sad sound? That's not fair. I'm the one who ordered you to do it. No. How many Adeptus Mechanicus does it take to change a light bulb? 101. 1 to anoint the light bulb in the holy oils, and the other 100 to pray to the Emperor for the gift of light. Oh my god. I thought honestly that was gonna be leading to a binary joke of like 101. When I saw the 101, but it's okay. I want to see this charge thing work properly. Oh, it still did. I still haven't figured out how to make it work properly. That's okay. Let's do this instead. And then. I'm not targeting friendlies. Nope, it's fine. Everybody dead, right? Right. Oh, God. I'm not repeating that one. Going on a journey. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one existing. Oh. Yes. Pew pew. Ooh, crits. Not worth it. But now it's more worth it. Okay, no friendlies, no friendlies. Wait, wait, wait. Yeah, we're fine. There. Whee! It's funny because it's fire. Yeah. Also give. You got that right, Teacup Cup. Oh no, I should have put Bird closer. No, hurry, Bird. Take your time. You've got a lot of fields to cross. Found a Mechanicus pick. Yeah, it's true. I basically, I am enjoying it way too much. No, I don't think those things trigger opportunity attacks, so I will leave that there. That thing does, though. I'm not dead yet. No, not my boy! That is awful and you should feel bad. We don't call them mechadendrites here. We call them mechidendis. Excuse me? Stupid walls. Mechidendis. Mechidendis nuts. Oh my god, it's happening again! 2 HP. How come you get 2 turns? That seems unfair. Thievery. Dead yet? Oh, you are dead. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then Diggy Glock can help the robot. Yeah, robot appreciates. Whatever you do, don't translate 1590 from English to French. I'm not gonna. I don't even know how to say it in French. So take that. I am a dumb English. Here we go. Yeah, that was a good turn. Oh, don't worry. You'll be dead soon. Are you dead yet? Don't Don't shoot, Flora! She works very hard. Oh, and then he died. That's your comeuppance for attacking Flora. You die immediately. You should learn your lesson from that. I'm not reading that out loud, Lenneth. Research potential. If safe equals true, then acquire. A stricken Necron warrior lies half-emerged from its sarcophagus. Some form of malfunction has evidently caused its reanimation protocols to go awry. This is a rare opportunity to acquire a sample of a Necron warform, which usually teleport away upon deactivation. I've had this before, and it never goes well, because it's always like, oh, you tried, but then you fail, and then it teleports anyways. Haha, sucks to be you. So, yeah, someone else's goddamn job. Skitarii are informed and reach the remains shortly afterwards. However, they trip some form of alarm while trying to retrieve the remains, which self-destruct. So then we just take its things and it counts as money. Hooray. Alrighty. Well, let's just get this mission all done, skis. Good. I have so much Blackstone. Do I have too much Blackstone? Who freaking knows? 3 Eldar walk into a bar, the Farsi are coming. I'm not gonna, Lenneth. I promise you, I'm not gonna say it. Okay. What is our mission objective? More spitters. Oh, but they make sad sounds when I have to inevitably murder them. And there's a turret. Another turret. Okay, so we got a bit of a walk. And I feel like as soon as I do kill it, or as soon as I do these scannies, they're gonna be like, haha, now you gotta murder everything. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so Flora's taken damage. I don't know if I want to use a big heal, but I can give Flora a little heal. Here, Flora, have a little bit of health back. Just a little tippy tap. There you go. And then... off we go. You're welcome. Okay, I've got a plan with this. Can I not do damage? Okay, the burn at least got applied. Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to die for the greater good, but I'm not playing that army. Okay, bye. Don't shoot! Ow. This is a really good OST, trust me. I will listen to this on my spare time. Flora's turn, guess what? Should I put it next to a turret? Nah, the turret will shoot it. We'll just put it here. Right next to this jackass. Shots? Shots. I know. I did it for the scan. The 30-minute Children of Omnissiah is your workout music? Yeah, honestly, that'd probably be pretty good. Wait. I don't want to move Flora up any further because it'll put her in the turret's threat range. I think right now she's just safe, so... we'll end her turn here. I guess whose turn it is? Anna. Did I do damage? Who knows? Honestly, I don't want to deal with these anymore. And... Oh, we're going to escape now. 3 of the tech priests are already where they need to be. That's really funny. How dare you? Oh, do I run Mal out to do a heal? Archangel is low. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, I got it. Mal, I need you to take care of your friend. I need you to take care of your good friend. And I need you to come right back. Okay, bye. And this is free. Nice. Oh, 0 to 1? Oh, the absorption. I probably should have done that first. Oh well. Okay, Mal. Real talk. I need you to do 2 damage. You did 9 damage. I appreciate you exceeding expectations. Flora, no! Flora got an owie. Flora's done nothing wrong. Leave her alone. Oh, it's gonna trigger an attack or opportunity attack if he stays there. God damn it! Okay, I don't care about the robot. Okay, Bird has no healing. Only cognition point generation. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Grim. Stretch. Okay, and drink. Okay, what's the difference between a Necron and a lawyer? One is an emotionless robot with no respect for human other life, and the other is a faction in Warhammer 40k. I saw that one coming when I kind of started reading it. Okay. Do I want to maybe go generate some cognition points? Also, right now, where Flora is, she's going to generate an attack of opportunity she tries to break off, so this might be worth sending out as support. Okay. Okay, this thing doesn't have a lot of HP left, thankfully. this a guaranteed kill? It is. Okay. So I'm doing this to get it cheaper, because I need them both to be able to have the points to run. Also just grab a point off here. Stack them up. Murder. Bye! Bird, I appreciate your hard work. Time to go. Okay, Licky Glock also has heals. Flora's sitting on 8 HP, but there's a bunch of Necron who are gonna act. Okay. Okay. Heals for Flora. Which is good. This is all great. And then we bring him back. Actually, we line him up for a shot. We're gonna buff Flora. Keep her a little safer. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, I can make that cheaper, but it's not. It means I can't get the canticle. Do I need it? I don't. Will I be able to get the will? Try. Oh no, that armor's gonna punch through a lot of it. Nah, doesn't do much improvement. That's okay. Leaky, you want a crit? You still did better than expected, so that's okay. You know what? That's okay. Bye. Okay. Poor robot. Leave him alone. No, I'm not summoning more things. Alright. We're leaving. Jackass. I just healed a whole bunch of that. Heal thyself, Flora. I got all those Mechie Dendies for a reason. It was for this exact moment. All this healing. Just because I can. Oh my god, that actually worked. Just let Flora get all her feelings out. There we go. Now we can leave. Could I have killed them all? Probably. Did I want to? Not really. Mission complete. The sensor servitor finally reaches a location where the energy signatures from beneath the tomb are strong enough to be read. The servitor immediately begins creating an energy image of the structures under the tomb of Natusk, detecting multiple major power sources. Cool. The servitor's results are reaching us with clarity and volume. They confirm what I suspected. The tomb complex's generators are beneath the tomb of Natusk. Vast generatora of Xenos design, the power readings are of extreme magnitude. If breached, they will release enough energy to obliterate the Tomb Valley. Oh. then your plan of xenocide is still alive. Praise be Magos it is. Galathimorians 9.41. When the final analysis is fully calculated, all equations balance against righteous annihilation. Murder. He wants the murder plan. I wonder why he wants to murder everything. Oh, poor Flora. He made it! They gotta level up. Oh wow, I got through that mission without creating any more awakening. Neat. It's like I'm getting better at this or something. Do you have any... No. Oh, he has another Neptusk, Sector 1. Does this one get me? She still doesn't have anything new. What do you call a miniature pension? Warhammer 401k. Where is Nef? Dude! Whatever your name is. Grand Architect. Could you come and be encounterable so I can come kill you? I should probably spend some of this Blackstone on the cohort. Let's spend some monies. Wasn't done yet. Oh, good night, boyo. I will miss all your terrible, terrible, terrible jokes. Have a good night, though. Thank you for the well wishes. Alright. Room for 2 more thingies. What do you get for cheap again? You get generators for cheap. Do I have room for more generators? Let me check how your hand upgrades compare. +1 physical damage. Oh, so that's just more damage. I kind of like that. 3 times the terrible. You know what? Honestly, I should probably maybe throw down some healing. Because Bird's been in some circumstances where that's been a thing. Need 2 slots. 2 slots. Oh no. It doesn't fit in any of these. I'd have to give up something else. I wonder why. Oh, because it wants. I think because it wants to go in one of these 2 slots. Okay. Also full up. Also. Okay. Wish I knew what could go in that. I'm just guessing. Nope, not that. Oh, there we go. And that one. There you go. Now you're full up a Mechie Dindy. So what was that? So that okay? That's just a base 8+2. You know what? Honestly, sometimes that's better than nothing. Or Licky Glock. What could I do for Licky Glock? Honestly, I'm basically just doing this to get the slots. There we go. See? Slots. Look at how many points that gun uses. That one doesn't destroy armor, though. Oop. You like that? Look at you. You have a gun that has a hazard symbol on it. I hope you appreciate it. Wait, no, I still wanted it. I wasn't done. I'll have to put it back. Plasma culvert. Where's the flamethrower? Put it back. There we go. There you go. And then +1 movement, and then this is 2 and 2. Yeah. Out. In. And then... Hello, feral beast. There we go. Save again because I just did a whole bunch of stuff. Maeve.
Yo, look at you. You're so cute. Yes, you are, kitty.
Yes, feral beast is adorable. Okay. So, chat. I kind of just, like, I've been enjoying Mechanicus and everything, but I'm kind of eager to move on and, you know, play some other games for you guys. So... should I just make and run on the end boss, knowing I'm going to encounter some extra shenanigans because I haven't dealt with one of the other bosses yet, specifically Grand Architect of Tusk? Or should I take some time to maybe do another mission in the Tusk area and hopefully unlock the boss arena for Tusk? Maybe I should make this a poll. Because it's 10:30 now, and I don't want to be playing this game forever and ever. At some point I would fall asleep, and I mean, you guys might be here for it, but I'm not here for it. Listen to your heart. What heart? I don't have one of those. I just realized there's like outside, there's like some sort of like energy thing swooshing by. That's neat. Sorry. I did just save. So, if this is a terrible, 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 terrible idea, I will learn. Okay, let me just check something, actually. Not that. You were the one with it. What do you get? What do I get from doing this one? Target a troop and it gains... Okay, so that's not a bad item. That's a pretty good item. And that would go very nicely on a character like, say, for instance, Bird. But it means doing a whole other mission. what? Let's try it. Let's see if I can beat the game. Have I done enough? If not, I have a preview of how terrible things will be when I have to inevitably come back here and try it again, because it's the mysteries of the warp, otherwise known as save scumming. YOLO! Difficulty, praise the Omnissiah. Here we go. Is this stupid? Who freaking knows? Boop. Everybody goes. Definitely you two go. Should I just make it all robots? Am I summoning anything else? Okay. Practice run. This is a scouting mission. If he happens to die during the scouting mission, We'll bring one Vanguard. Another robot. This may be a completely insane idea. We're gonna find out. Leviston's 9.22. Knowledge will ever be a blessing and a curse. We have uncovered the tomb of this world's overlord, and it will soon be awake. It seems there is but one course of action open to us. Haste equals no, Lector Dogmatus. Tomb of Severion equals potential. Enough! Vidix is right. I return equal parts determination and horror at the knowledge Overlord Caesarion. Scarzagon? Whatever. Lies within. If there is anything I have learned at the altar of the Omnissiah, it is that this Xenos must die. Oh, he doesn't like him. Statement acceptance, if that is your will, Magos. My will does not matter. It is the will of the Omnissiah. I return concern that you were thinking you speak with the voice of God. But we can come back to that. We can come back to that concern. Okay. Is this a terrible idea? We're about to find out. Caesaragon? I don't know. Sorry. Is the catalyst, Magos. As he stirred in his sleep, so the Necrons began to awake. Now that he has risen, every Necron on this damned planet is climbing out of his sarcophagus. That is why it has to be done now. High-value target profile fragmentary. Overlord Caesarion, Scarzion, whatever. Overlord Scuzzbutt. Capabilities unknown. Reanimation probable. Xenos weaponry probable. Extreme combat capability probable. I expect Scuzzbutt to be more than of equal value to anything we have faced on this world, but it would be the gravest dereliction of my duty if we left this world with this overlord alive. Hunt solution calculated. Speed, fury, faith. Code Venator Omega. It's all my Skitarii can do to keep a foothold in the tomb. We can get your cohort inside, but that's it. If the will of Mars is with us, that is all we need. The hounds hunger. The spear yearns. The hunt is on. Overlord Scuzzbutt sounds about right. Guess what? I'm not bothering his name. His name is Scuzzbutt now. Guess what? Your name is hard to pronounce. I will find you a new name. And you probably won't like it. Alright, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. Okay. Let's try. Off we go. Oh, hello. I'm here to be monologued at. Okay. Everyone's calling me an insect today, and I don't appreciate it. Well, the last guy called me an animal.
What do you think you will do with your weak, fleshly bodies and your fanatical devotion to gods that...
Oh, the Omnissiah's totes real.
What do you imagine?
Boston has said he was sitting at his altar or something. Okay, you done? Okay. The voice of Overlord Scuzzbutt booms from every boxcaster and comlink in the tomb, creating a deafening crescendo that is nonetheless undistorted and clear. Alright, Destiny, we will build an Imperium that will never fall. Perfection. We will advance the human race to a species as perfect as the machine. Dominance. We will exterminate all Xenos and rule as the sole lords of the galaxy. So, fuck you. Screw you. And, the third choice. Overlord Scuzzbutt is the former president, right? I don't know. No politics. Okay, so far we've been smashing everything, so let's go for this one.
There are powers in these stars you have no knowledge of. There are enemies even now that threaten to consume your species.
The Tyranids, right? The Tyranids. They go nom nom.
Empires rise and fall and ended all those who stood against us. The galaxy will not be yours. The galaxy will not even remember you.
I mean, a lot of the other guys threatened the same thing, and they did. Ow! Oh my god, they all lost 2 HP! Oh, that sucks. I hate that. Chad, I don't like that. I do not approve. Okay, glyphs. Oh, none of them are the ones I like. Oh, no. Guess we'll go for the 3-headed thing. Of course. Made them more awakeys. Here we go. 3 more to go. Yep. Oh! The image of Overlord Scuzzbutt looms huge in the noosphere, as if his physical form has a corresponding information halo that infects the very information in the air. The dread and disorientation this causes threatens to degrade the cohort's battlefield effectiveness. Okie dokie. Counter with prayers. Painful self-flagellation ritual. They already all took damage. I'm not about to ask them to do more damage to themselves. Have the cohort perform a prayer session to seal their mind. So, these both seem to be different versions of pray, and I don't like the middle option at all. Ugh. Yeah, sure. Let's go for fuck you version 1. Of course I turned their initiative up higher. Why not? The data prayers are drowned out by the sheer presence of the Necron Overlord. Scuzzbutt's raw malice will not be overwhelmed, even by the most fervent binary polemics. The cohort is forced to accept the power that Scuzzbutt possesses in the information realm, and surely in real space too. Blech. Do not care for that. Let's go. Alright. Terrible thing now. Hypothesis. Council chamber at audience hall. The magnificence of the tomb of Scuzzbutt. This is really ruining the gravitas every time I say Scuzzbutt, but here we are. Reaches a crescendo in this chamber, where the walls are encrusted with statues of Necron lords, each with eyes glowing with some inner power. Concentric rings of hieroglyphics cover the floor. Smash. Search. Purify. Smash.
Respond to the unknown with undirected.
I've been doing that this whole game, friend.
The definition of the animal, of the savage.
That's rude. One trooper goes to behead one of the statues with a radium rifle stock, but the impact is returned in a flash of kinetic energy that throws the trooper across the chamber. Oops! The voice of Overlord Scuzzbutt oozes through the noosphere. Yeah, we got that already. On the positive side, nothing good or bad happened. I will take that outcome. Scuzzbutt is the real sound.
The more I understand how to hate.
Oh.
This rage.
Don't worry, we'll get there, friend.
Feel at everything different from yourselves. That is what I feel for you.
Good, we all hate each other. Just one big hate circle.
That makes you deserving of anything but extinction.
I don't know. Sweet cybernetics? Okay, so I do have to pick. We have unshakable piety and faith. We are ambitious. We are steadfast. You know what? We are pretty freaking steadfast. You keep saying you're gonna extinctify or murder us, and we keep not being dead. So guess what? We're this one. I think it was a bad...
Understand your own extinction when you are as children with barely a few thousand years of starfaring to your name.
Granddaddy Scuzzbutt is annoying me.
The threats that
He's telling me to get off his lawn, and I don't care for it.
when your light is snuffed out, it will be as if you never existed.
Shush, shush. More HP loss! Ugh! Okay, so we're going in with every unit having lost 4 HP. Ah. Okay, here we go. I can feel it, Megos, the unholiness of this place, the corruptive heart of Silva Tenebris. Run analysis interrupt. New sphere infection, corruption, contamination, speculation, hatred, inhumanity, given form. There are not words enough in all the scripture I have stored to prepare us for this. There's an option to tell him okay, boomer. Yeah, I know. Where's the okay, boomer option? Put Scuzzbutt back into my vocabulary, and no one can stop me. Hide value target confirmed.
Megos Faustin.
Oh! Hey, he's calling him by name.
Come in person.
Nope.
No matter. When your pawns are dead, I shall deal with
Oh no.
next. Nothing.
Have fun coming up to my spaceship.
Certainly not you.
Overlord Scuzzbutt, yours shall be the fate of all Xenos. Extinction at the hands of a species you underestimated. You have tried to break our spirit, but you failed. Now, it is our turn. I mean, maybe. We did take, like, a bunch of damage getting our way here.
I will show you what it means.
Stop them.
Spare you annihilation.
I'm not stopping. I am firmly down the path of Grandpa Boomer Scuzzbutt. You know, we had Jazz Vampire Chad Fortuno. We now have Grandpa Boomer Scuzzbutt. Blessed may he be. And we will show you what happens when you cross swords with humankind. If I don't like the name the game has assigned you, or I cannot pronounce it, I will invent my own. Possibly more complicated, but who freaking cares? So there's that person. Is that Scuzzbutt? Hey, Scuzzbutt. Oh, nope, that's the one who wouldn't come fight me. Do I have to go get him first? He's doing something to the local area. Oh, well, Scuzzbutt's not even on the field! You piece of shit! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. On the positive side, is there nothing else here? Is there seriously nothing else here? I mean, I'm assuming there is stuff to spawn enemies, so something's coming. But... Oop, yes. Sorry, teacup, cup. I gotta let that through for you. Okay. As far as I can tell, so far we're just dealing with Spider-Butt. Okay, Neff does, but... He's got spider legs, so he's Spider-Butt now. Spider-Butt. Spider-Butt. Oh. Everyone gets to monologue but me.
It was hours before you crawled from the swamps of your home world.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, just come closer so I can murder you over here. Positive side. You're giving me time to heal myself. Okay, thanks. What are these things? They seem bad. Can I shoot them? They have a lot of HP, whatever they are. Do I honestly care about these things? I mean, let's be clear. My plan is to summon a Castellan right on his butt. As soon as Flora's turn comes up, which is right there. Because I have not yet encountered a problem that the robot has not solved. I don't want to use that yet. So we'll start moving up. Okay, go scan him. Boop. He's almost kind of dancing a little bit with his like little like spider wiggles. He's like, sorry, I'm distracted. Heal thyself a little bit. Robots and fire solve everything. I mean, they're not bad. That's not bad lessons to learn, honestly. If that's the takeaway you got here, you know what? I've done my job. It's Flora's turn. You know what that means? Here. They're all damaged, but guess what? I brought 3 of them. Hi. And then Flora can also heal herself. So I cannot issue command. I'm not gonna worry about that yet. Excuse me. Ah. Don't know what it is, but I'll fire on it. Don't know what it does. Does it matter? I don't know. Laura's gotta put her rage somewhere. Hi. Oh my god, he's got 15 armor. That's a lot of armor. Oh, it's because of all these things. Oh, I see. I see his game. He stays around a bunch of shields and gets a bunch of stupid armor. I see. All these big stupid things are big stupid shieldy shields. You know what? I can still set you on fire. Also, he did somehow take damage, so... The damage got through! Oh, ho, 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 ho. Can I do this? Oh no, it won't let me. I have to go a direction. Nah. Okay. I have learned something. These things do have to go down. But I don't know if they all matter or if it's only for Neftux. Like, I don't know if Scuzzbutt is going to be drawing on these things. guess in the meantime I can just fire on them. Oh yeah, he's got the big bigs. I mean, on the one hand, they've got 22 things. On the other hand, I'm still working on getting my cognition generation up to speeds. Yeah, woo, damage. Well, I don't know why I doubted the big robot. He has never failed me before. Why would he do it now? Okay. Yeah, Woolbot is the best boy. Leaky Glock, heal thyself. And I keep doing it because it still keeps working. Hold off on that. Okay. Off we go, off we go. Just everyone stab yourself with the Meki Dendi until you feel better. Okay, so I see, I guess these locations would have been where the other guys emerged if I hadn't bothered to deal with them. But I did deal with most of them. Oh well. So it looks like Bird, I could make a push. You know what? That might be worth it. Come on. Come on, we're going. Zoom, zoom. Give me that. Please die. Yeah! Get out here and deal with me yourself, scuzzbutt! Killed your stupid little flunky. Oh, he is coming out here to deal with me myself. Or deal with him. Deal with me himself. Ugh. Oh, and he's getting a dramatic entrance, too. Ooh. I like the scythe. Can I have that? Can I have it? I want one. Please? Please? Oh, he wants to monologue more. Okay. Oh, thank you. Please. Stretch. And hydrate. Yeah, I am pretty angry despite being stupid. Oh, he teleported. Leave the robot alone! How dare you! I have more of those! Oh, hello, feral beast. Are you here to comfort me in my time of need? I kind of... no. I mean, it's been working so far. He bamfed! Bird! Whoop, Bird, you're fine. You're fine. Now the robot has to walk all the way over there. Oh my god. $73? Wow. That's a big number. But there's no shields. And he's not drawing on the shields that, like, Neftusk was. So really, it's just... okay. We can make this work. Get that damage over time laid down. Oh, you burn like everything else. Okay. Noted. I don't need to burn that yet, so... Oh no, Mal's in melee. Okay, first things first, Mal will take care of his boo-boos. And then he will take some points. If you're gonna come stand up next to us, get ready for that. We'll get both of you for funsies. I wonder if double burn is a thing. Alright, I don't want to trigger the attack of opportunity, so we'll do that for now. Flora! Flora, we need to get the robot down here. Or okay, so it's 2 rounds before she can call the robot for cheeps again. Positive side, he's just bleeding damage. Not going to worry about that yet, because I don't think the robot can get here in 1 turn. Do I want to put her in melee? Because once she's in melee, she can't get back out, so... no. Robot! Come on! Come on, buddy! Going for a walkies! Oh, it's going to take you forever to get down there. Oh, wait. I was wrong. Come on! Let's go! Yeah! I finally did it! Bennett! Guess who's here? It's my boy! He was just like, I'm coming, don't worry. Okay, so both of these are very tapped out. I don't want to bring the Canticle in. I want to wait for that to recharge, so... we don't need to worry about that yet, so... Bird, we need you to come back now. Okay, he doesn't have, or sorry, she does not have her, all the other skills recharged, so we're just going to be going for a little bit of damage. Not a lot, just an itty bitties. Okay. Still 13 damage, potentially. Oh! Nice! Oh! I am not your pet, sir. How dare? Oh, we just... I mean, on the one hand, whoa! Not my boy! On the positive side, he's not in melee range of the other characters now.
Majesty of this galaxy.
Uh-huh.
Destroy your minds with
Grandpa Boomer Scuzzbud's talking again.
understand.
Okay. You done yet? Teleport. Owie. Okay. He's still paying for every time he does that. How much HP do you have left? 36? Oh, okay. You're... Grab that. Thank you. Okay, the only thing is I have to be very careful because these are AoEs. Do I want to move Archangel over to do some healing? The thing is that Scythe is an AoE, so I worry about putting them all close together. I mean, I could always move them up and then pull them back. It might be worth it. Let's do that. Okay. And then we're just going to pull you back a bit. There we go. Whoosh. Okay. I'm just doing this for the 1 damage. Okay, so I can't use the arc pistol without hurting Bird, so no. And I can't do this for cheap, so let's just have Mal back off this round. So at least that way they're not... The damage could be a little bit more spread out. Can I... Well, okay, one more round and robot friend number 2 comes out. I mean, I guess I could force it out sooner, but it's going to burn out 5 cognition points to do it. So... rather not. Oh, slightly out of range. Oh, I think just because of... Okay. Gotcha. Pew! Keep firing. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. She does have healing available, so let's get her over to heal. Bird. There we go. Bird is safe now. There. Perfect. And then again, I should probably have Flora back off because this guy likes to deal. Got like a swoopy thing. Swoopy thing. It's a technical term. You don't understand. Yeah, that. Oh, no. No. We'll just go for this one. so one more round for these to come back online. So in the meantime, just... I don't think I'll be able to summon another robot. I don't think he's... I think he's going to be dead by then. Okay, and also... she can back off if need be. Let's actually do that.
What an honor it is.
Sir, you have 8 HP left. You are not surviving the next round unless you do something exceedingly impressive with your next 2 actions. By the way, you're still on fire. You're taking 4 more damage before I get to my turn. I can do math. Okay, it was good I healed. See? The fire cleanses all. Do I summon a robot just for funsies? Do I summon a robot just for funsies? I mean... Nah. Hi. Take your damage. Take your pain. There you go. This is what you wanted, isn't it? And Archangel got the killing blow. Robot. Nope, too late. No robot friends. If you know, next time we see Archangel, we can let him know he got the killing blow. Overlord Scuzzbutt collapses, raw data spilling from his ruptured war form. The information howl that goes up from the tombs of Silva Tenebris is an awful death wail of utter abandonment. Many reports from the planet are mentioning Necron squads are locking down into guard protocols that make little strategic sense. It appears they are not able to think on their own. Scuzzbutt and his lords must have been delegating orders all this time. Ha ha. It is done, brothers. The threat has been ascertained and neutralized. My neurovolts flow with relief and exultation. Mission complete. Did I just beat the game? By the thrones of Mars, I never thought I would witness such a thing. The scriptures were true. There are horrors in this galaxy that only faith and steel can overcome, and that we should be grateful we shall never fully understand. Statement disagreement. There will be others like Scuzzbutt. Possibility equals worse. Glean every datum equals never be unprepared again. Enough! Our work on this planet is done. The Adeptus Mechanicus can decide what is to be done with Silva Tenebris now. I wish to return to Mars. I wish to rest. What did you do? I mean, aside from sitting... He didn't go down on the planet. He didn't do any of the hard work. The robot did the hard work. He did a lot of punchies. Rest and pray, Megos. Study data recovered. Secrets still to be uncovered. Imperative. Always learn. Always seek. Never rest. These are matters for the future. For now, let us return. Prep the Caestus Metallicon for warp transit. Consecrate the dead. Comfort the wounded. And leave this accursed world. He's like, fuck this. This was the worst trip ever. We're leaving. Oh. Hey, look, it's you guys. Oh, my mouse, sorry. Oh, it's his voice.
And I registered savage joy for the first time on this mission. With the loss of their guiding intelligence, the Necrons revert to basic defense protocols, making them easy prey. Videx curses that Silva Tenebris and its Xenos works are left intact. He promises to voice his disgust.
Fine, you can submit your complaint to the bars of Karen of Mars.
Laments that I did not permit her to loot the necklace.
I'm just disappointing everybody. No, we're not blowing up the planet. No, don't touch that!
Masters of her order.
Uh-oh.
I indulge neither of them, for it is not my place.
I took the middle path. I guess this is the neutral ending?
Mechanicus will fall into decay and obscurity, or perhaps another will come to destroy or plunder what we left behind. This choice I leave to time, to fate, and to the will of the Omnissiah.
You took the fuck this, I'm going home ending. Oh! That's it? I'm about to say, are we even gonna get credits? Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Like, this was the whole team? Like, sorry, I was expecting, like, this long scroll to happen of, like, credits, but no, like, this is, like, what? Like a 20-person team? I think some of these names are repeated, too. Wow. Like, honestly, for such a small team, that was impressive. Though the ending was kind of anticlimactic. I was kind of expecting something more. But maybe I took the you rushed this ending. But hey, I did it! I beat the game. Woo! Like, I'm assuming, like, yeah, I could probably go back to my save point and, like, trigger other missions, maybe change the ending. But I mean, I think this is a pretty good ending. Scovola didn't get to touch all the things. Vidix got told to shut up and stop trying to blow up the planet. And we're just like, you know what? We smashed everything. We're leaving. Good job, everybody. Oh, also, Frederic Ledois, or Ledroy, I don't know how to pronounce that name. You are a great pipe organ player. Kudos to you. Here is a head pat. This is the best I can do with the tools available to me. Here you go. And you, William David, oh my god, thank you so much for your music. Also, everyone else gets thank yous. You guys did great too. But, yeah, sound design, oh my god. And the organ, also, oh my god. You voice actors did a good work too. I guess you guys also voiced the meanie Necrons? It doesn't say, but I'm assuming so. So yeah. Ta-da. So what did you guys think in chat? Did you enjoy the game? But yeah. Alright, so. Boop. Hello. So, with the game beaten, obviously, I guess the next question is, what next? So for those that were able to maybe come earlier in the month, I started a playthrough of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver on a day that I covered for Flora when she had to be away for her family's Thanksgiving. So I think my plan next week is, especially because like we're going into like the Halloween weekend and everything next week, is I think I'm gonna try and make a push on finishing. I don't know if I'll finish, but I can get pretty solid progress into Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Where I left it, I was in the second major dungeon for the spiders, the spider church. Yeah, Kain. Listen more to the fun talking game. Anyways, but I think that will be my plan, at least for the time being. And then from there, I'll have, I guess, because I mean, Legacy of Kain, like I think is at most maybe like an 8 to 10 hour game. So from there, I'll have to think of something else after. So if you have any thoughts or suggestions, I am happy to hear them. Anyways, what is coming up next for the lounge? Let's figure out that. Boop. Excuse me, I have to. Hi, still here. All right, so tomorrow, Saturday at 3 p.m., Sasha should be back playing more Divinity Original Sin 2. I know she hasn't been able to she was streaming last week. She was able to. But it was Licky Glock who couldn't come. So yeah, she was playing V Rising last week. I remember. Don't worry, my brain will get there. Slowly but surely, one way or the other. We'll get there. Okay. But yeah, she should be playing Divinity Original Sin 2. So a game that also involves a lot of fire being used to solve problems. So the Dungeon Lounge seems to have a gimmick, and it does seem to be fire. And I mean, is that really so wrong? Anyways. So yeah, come see Sasha tomorrow at 3. Then on Sunday at 2, all 4 members of Us, the Dungeon Lounge, will be back playing more Gloomhaven. We haven't quite decided what will be our next quests that we will accept. We have a couple choices. We can either go into investigating the gloom by going to that dungeon, or we could do more work for Jixera, who wants us to go fight some Inox, who she says have stolen from her. And I'm sure Jixera is a super trustworthy lady. Yeah. Anyways, in terms of the schedule, I don't know. I mean, this is the Monday and everything listed here. Ah! Okay, sorry. I just looked at my bottle and it was seizing for a second. I was like, what did I do? Okay, we're fine. I'm not too sure what Flora's going to be playing next for her game next week. She will be back at 2 p.m. on Monday. So if you're curious what she's going to play, come on Monday and see what she plays. Ta-da! Tuesday, I'm assuming Mal is going to be returning to his playthrough of Odin Sphere at 7 p.m. Again, Flora's Game of Mystery, we'll find out. Thursday, I think Mal's going to be trying to do a make-up stream with Ortel the Slime and to play a game of... Oh! I was completely wrong. Tuesday will not be Mal's Game Jam. That will be his marathon playthrough of the horror game Rule of Rose. Oh my god, that game traumatized me. It's a good game. Do not get me wrong, good game. And it's got a good pupper doggo friend in the game. He's wonderful and I love him. But that game traumatized me. Yeah, Flora doesn't even know what she's doing. As I said, mystery to everyone. Thursday, again, not too sure if Mal's going to be doing his makeup stream with Ortel the Slime for a Warhammer 40k game, or if he'll be returning to Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. Whew, words. That dog better not die. I will say nothing because that's technically a spoiler if I tell you. So, but let's put it this way: that is not the reason the game traumatized me. I'll put it that way. The fate of the dog is not what traumatized me with that game. Anyways, and then that cycles back around to Friday, where I will be continuing my playthrough of Legacy of Kain: Soul Reaver, otherwise known as me giggling stupidly as Raziel and Kain have arguments. Hee hee. Anyways, so we'll just put that away. There we go. Standing up again. Okay. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed seeing Mechanicus. I know it's not the kind of standard game that I've played, either personally or on the Dungeon Lounge, so certainly if you are like playing more games like that, or if you're like, no, Liz, please go back to traumatizing yourself and playing stupid emotional games, I can do that too. Do not worry. I've got lots of options. Cece! Hey! I've started reading the Liz all in caps. You were addressing me. You're here just in time to watch me sign off. Oopsie doodle. But I hope you're doing well, Cece. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, again, thank you to Fourth Brother Tobias for the raid, if he still happens to be here. And yeah, also, wait. Okay, I did one more thing I gotta do. Okay. I have to do my thingy thing. If you want to, and you haven't already, if you want to find out what the Dungeon Land is doing through the week, like say for instance, what the hell Flora ends up deciding to play, she's probably going to post it over on her Twitter. That's how you can go find her. Or alternatively, maybe she'll talk about it or put a poll on the Discord, which is right here. Or finally, you could also go to this YouTube link if you want to check out some VODs. We are slowly working on it. Also, I do have one extra link today. I got it earlier this evening. For those who recall, aware, or what have you, I did a cover track that I released on YouTube of the song "Someday" from Neo: The World Ends With You. It's gotten a really impressive reception. I was honestly very, very surprised by it. We also put together, it's going live on October 28th on Spotify, as well as I think one other service. I forget already. Apple Music. There we go. Okay. So there is now the ability, because the track got approval, if you want to, say, for instance, get a reminder about when it goes live or what have you, yeah, there is the link if you want to pre-save it. Haha! I did my job. I did it. I remembered. Okay. I'll also probably be putting out this link out on Twitter or as well as other social media things as I get reminded of them or think of them myself. But yeah. So, again, thank you so much for joining me and thank you for all the support. It's been very much appreciated. Hopefully, we get to see you guys in one of our other streams and let us find someone to raid. Oh, okay, it's going to be actually in more places, but yeah, Spotify and Apple Music are the only ones that let you pre-save it. So, yeah, there we go. Sida, I did. Let's find someone to raid. Who is active right now? There's a lot of, well, who isn't active right now might be the better question. It's Friday night. Alrighty. A lot of people are playing Cyberpunk tonight, which I mean, I kind of get. Actually, to be fair, I've never actually played Cyberpunk, but I understand the game is kind of having a resurgence with Edge Runners having come out. Okay. Actually, I've also been hearing a lot about this Scorn game. That's going to be a horror game, and I'm no good with horror. What do? And let's go. We're gonna go over to visit Melandeity, who is playing Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, okay. So please give Melandeity a warm welcome from the Dungeon Lounge, and we're gonna raid over there now. And you can see a bit more of Cybertron, which is, you know, somewhat tangentially related to the Mechanicus. It's all cyborgs, all tech. Anyway, here we go. Okay, here we go. Boop. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, what even is time. And yeah, okay. Bye, everyone. Bye.